is our baker's rack where we have the feral cats. And we have an interesting and a very extensive feral cat program. And the trusted intrepid trappers are bringing feral cats in at all kinds of times that fits their schedule because they're doing it on a volunteer basis. Have this room as a lockout room where it can be locked off, and the client has a key. The trappers have keys that they can enter and exit with their feral cat, and they can take and put them right up into the baker's rack and leave them here for us with the cards filled out and all the information that we need. We know who they are. When it comes their time for their surgery, it's on wheels and casters. We can just actually roll that right into the room if we care to. Simply, we could deadbolt it from the other side, and people then can come around and use this room for pickup and drop off. Their animals dropped off. They've been out in the hinterland there. They're probably a little grubby and dirty. You just step over here to the tub that we have here and do rinsing and washing before they actually get ready to go home. Obviously the tub can be used by ourselves, and we do get to use it and do to use it for some of the animals that are brought to us from the shelter. Can be pretty dirty, and if they're not the big ones but small enough, we can suggest that we can give them a bath. We have these set of cages over here that we can use and dry them off in that, and we're going to send them home tidy and clean. Because after surgery, of course, it's recommended not to do bathing, so if we can get the bathing done before, it's very much appreciated by the client. So we try to work out with the clients that way. Not the entrance that we usually use. It does uniquely face the street, and we've got our reception area in what is the parking lot, and we made the back of our clinic facing the street. This is not a street that is highly walked, and there's no place to park. It would be no good for people to park here and bring their animals in. This particular counter in the preparation area is the recovery area. We have a towel laying up here, and underneath it we have heating pads that just give it a little bit of warmth. And this is where they recover, and it's right in front of the staff. They're right here and busy milling around, and as soon as they become awake enough to lift their heads up, why they're taken and replaced into their own carrier for taking home, like Ginger. Kitties that aren't kept in their own carriers and put in the shelves over in the room are brought into the cat ward itself. We call it the cat ward. That's where kitties go. We have our cages right here. These are homemade. I've had these for years and years. They just work out extremely well. And on the other side, the room is a dual-purpose room, and we have a lot of our storage is right here. And down on the ground below the storage, it just happens to turn out that's where we put our rabbits in their cages, because we ask the clients to bring them in their own carriers with their food and water, as we don't want them to be fasted. And so this gets to be like a little barn over here with the straw and stuff that gets kicked out by the rabbits themselves. It gets picked up at the end of each of the days. The cat room. Here's the prep room, and the large dog ward is back that way, and this is a hallway connecting the two and connecting the front. And this particular space right here, planned this one out for the clinic manager. I call it Command Central, because she has the ability to look out and see what's going on in the front. There's a window right here. She can look into the prep room and the surgery room. She looks down the hall and knows anything that's going in and out of these rooms back here. And then she can also look at the last of the clinic, which is a second person that's on the telephones and basic utility. So she can see every single place in the hospital from command center right here. This is her space.
We will reopen on Monday. We do the deworming on a walk-in basis, 8:30.
Huh? Command Central. Hello again from Command Central.